As you can see, I'm on a bit different of terrain. I actually researched the spot before I came. I'm actually standing in the lunch area or the picnic area of the old ferry terminal in our town. It was here from like 1890, 1900, until they built a tunnel close by. So this was the only access. So this would have been the old ferry terminal road over there. You can see it there on the side of the forest. And I'm in heavy forest, and a couple of things that are discouraging right off the bat is I do see quite a bit of junk already. But the reason I chose the forest is I am going to try the metal detecting 24 settings. Most of his videos are done in the woods, so I thought I would try the setting in a forested area just to see if I can gain some similar results. I do notice the Gary's Ultimate program has some similarities to Metal Detecting 24's program, but I believe the Metal Detecting 24 program to be tweaked quite a bit more. And I will give you the results of the hunt as soon as I'm done. Whoa, look at that. Whew. Those two huge trees came down in a windstorm. Unbelievable. Look at that. Wow. Pretty tough to find anywhere to go here. Although I do still see, look at the puddle down below. It'll be a great place for frogs and such. But look at that. Wow. A lovely high tone. Just a real squeak right there. It's deep. Big smarter. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Yep, let's get that right out of the way. Get in there with my nice tiny little shovel. Let's have a look here. That looks like something off a distributor cap from an old car. That's my guess. But with the be a 6-cylinder, I would think, or maybe an 8, because there's the center plug. But let's check the hole. And looks like an old can lid. What a pleasure it is to be digging on soil that is not filling up with water every 2 seconds. Now, I'm not sure what that is. It is an unknown piece of, I'm going to have to say, some sort of old copper pipe or brass, or it's given quite a mid to higher tone. Doesn't look like anything exciting. It's pretty deep. Oh, more rotted trees down over here. Look at that. Boy, those things, the wind just took it. Yeah, it must be out. Let's have a look here. Look at that. I know what that is. Whew, I feel like doing a gold dance. That is a silver coin. Look. 2. Perfectly in the sand. Look at that. Is it 3? Oh, I feel like doing a gold dance. Look at that. 2 quarters Canadian. Look at that. Beautiful. That is a 1943. We should have the king's head on the back. There he is. And look at this one. Probably the same year. And this one is a 1940. Look at that. I feel like doing a gold dance. Look at that. Perfect. Silver quarters, a pair. Oh, well. It wasn't that deep, about 6 inches, with that big chunk of metal. Awesome. That is awesome. So do I do the gold dance or what? One and 2. So because those were silver from the 40s, I'm going to check this whole area before I fill this hole in. Wow, that's awesome. So I'm getting the same squeak right there. The same iron growl with the same squeak. No, just iron now. I got a pretty decent signal here, but it was loud. So there we go. So what do we, oh, this is it right here. Piece of iron right here. Look at that, growing right into the tree before the tree fell over. And I guess that rang high just due to the shape of it. But yeah, nonetheless, that's an odd find for the woods. My goal is to get over by those bigger trees. See if we can do it. I don't know if that's going to happen. Pretty thick. And that looks deep and smelly. Hold on, let's go back this way. Maybe we'll try through there. Where this trees would have been, there's a massive piece of iron. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. See that? That's a massive piece of iron. See what that is. It's worth having a look at. Let's look at that. So maybe someone else is coming through here, chopping the bushes up, trying to get through maybe down to the riverbank. But look at that. That is funny that that's even there. I'll have to come back for that one on the way back, because I don't got a pouch big enough to hold that. I'm getting an odd one here. I do not have the clothing on to get that mucky. I did not dress for the rain today as a treat, so I'm going to leave this signal, but I will come back. Yeah, I'll have to come back because that, look at that. That's going to get me messy. I'm going to see if I can get out and around to those bigger trees. A lot of garbage. Kids have been drinking beer here and smoking. Lots of garbage. It's going to be tough. Look at that. I don't know what that is. What do you think that is? Solid bar of stolen silver? Nah, it's an old transmitter box. But I wonder what for. Pretty interesting. Again, heavy, so it won't be coming along. If anyone knows exactly what they think that is, see, it's soldered that side. What do we got here? Who knows? I'm gonna go with junk. Yeah, it's an older bottle. It's made of glass. I don't think it's old. Most bottles I know don't have that many symbols on the bottom if they're collectible. So we got a kid's fort here. This looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. But what's interesting is out there, getting close to the river there now. I don't know if you can see that. This whole area is going to be tough. I'm going to work my way back. You can see there's parts of an old car right there. Can you see that? And that has been there a long time. Holy cow. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Here's the old fort. Raw construction supplies, stolen chair. Looks like they got up there pretty good. Old Milwaukee, I know who that is. And if you can see out there, be a good view for a fort. Look at that, can you see that out there? Beautiful, there's the Fraser River. It looks like they had a 28-inch TV at one point here at the old fort. See that? When the tide's up, this is underwater. But at one time this was above water. You can see a log boom's got loose here. I see the steel cables, right? It's been cut, maybe to release. There's the top. See there? Some interesting stuff out here, I'll tell you. Somebody's sweater. I'm gonna go a little further out this way. won't be that hard of a dig. I'll try to stay in the sun here. I don't want to put my detector down because I do not have the box on it. Let's see. Ooh, these are all deep, deep, deep. And as you can see, there's a lot of bulrush there, all merged in with driftwood. I'm gonna see if I can dig this one. See if I can get it out of there. Okay, it's what I suspected. It is, oh, hold on, what do we got here? Wow. Nope. Nope, thought that was it. I think what we got here is a nail in this big piece of old lumber. No, we don't. We got foil. Serious chunk of foil. Everywhere you go. Looking for a way back in now. Make sure we don't hit any quicksand. See the plants growing back right away. That did not take long. I'm playing my cards right here now. Let's go this way towards this tree.